There was a time where I thought I was better off dead. There was a time where every tear that I shed fell to the ground because no one was there to catch them, even if they were people with open hands. I pushed them away because that wasn't the love I wanted. I wanted something different than they could provide. I wanted this girl. Her eyes were blue, like ice, sending chills down my spine, and her smile was like a fire that warmed my heart and desire. And when I pulled a muscle, trying to carry the weight of this life upon me, she would heal me because she was my icy-hot. She made me feel like a playlist of Katy Perry songs. She gave me that hummingbird heartbeat. I spread my wings so I could fly high like a firework. I let my colors burst to the point where I wanted to show her my peacock. I remember the first time my lips touched hers. I remember it because it's the first time I started falling for her. You see, but I didn't know she wouldn't be there to catch me, because if I did, I would have hit the ground running and ran as far from her as I could. But instead, I chased her. And I gave her all of me so I could run faster. I gave her my lungs because she took my breath away. I gave her my heart because it stopped beating. I gave her my brain because I never thought to stop chasing, trying to close the gap between us. I should have stopped running and made her meet me halfway. So when I was done donating all my organs to this love that would never be, I fell even farther, but this time I fell 6 feet, because when she told me we were never meant to be and said goodbye to me, she just about killed me. I couldn't bear the desolate feeling of despair when I reached my arms to touch her, but I felt empty air, so I drank entire bottles because that was the only way I could feel warm inside. I slept with blankets so I could simulate someone's arms around me, giving me the sensation that someone loved me. I wrote her name in my blood and called it sacrifice without thinking twice. If I can't have her, then my pain is the price. I disappeared in the crowd to pretend I had friends, even though I still felt alone. I shriveled into my comfort zone that I had come to know so well. Understanding was a term I learned had no meaning, since I didn't trust anyone enough to stand under me. I felt like no one could lift me up and make me feel like the inside of a banana instead of the worthless peel. I fought with the darkness that swallowed the light, blocking the sunlight that I fought so hard to obtain, only to be left with the agony that maintained. I let the pain in my eyes match my skin tone. I let my demons decide when my happiness shone. I even let myself question God's existence. And I convinced myself I could tackle this life without him. All because of this girl. So when I tell you that I thought I was better off dead, it's because she already killed me. The better half anyway.